The chaotic moment on Capitol Hill when Democrats called for Elon Musk to testify to explain to the American people what he's doing after being given access to the personal information of millions of federal workers. Tonight, the CIA, the newest agency affected, and millions of federal workers now have 24 hours to respond. Will they take the buyout? And late today at the White House, President Trump signing an executive order banning transgender women from competing in women's sports. How many players does this affect, and what the NCAA is now saying about this just moments ago? Here's our senior political correspondent, Rachel Scott, tonight.
Tonight on Capitol Hill, Democrats calling on Elon Musk to testify before Congress, demanding to know what he's really up to, now with access to millions of federal workers' personal information.
I move that the committee subpoena Elon Musk to come before it as a witness at the earliest possible moment.
The hearing quickly descending into chaos.
I think it's outrageous that this committee will not even entertain a motion.
No, you state your
Chairman, that's not a point of order.
Somebody
You know,
who's breaking the law and dismantling our federal agencies
You're
acquiring federal
No, we don't listen to demagogues.
data,
Out of
and
order.
you will not even
Out of order.
entertain a motion
The
to
motion
break
of
this
order,
Chairman, this is
president
demagoguery. This is
oversight
out of order.
committee.
As are in favor of tabling.
Yes,
signify.
let's have order in this
Mr.
country.
Stansberry, you're out of order. You know you're out of order. You know the rules of this committee. There's been a motion.
Mr.
and a
Elon
second
Musk
to
is
table.
out of
No.
order and dismantling.
He's out of order.
God.
The next target for Musk, the CIA, the agents responsible for keeping America's secrets and keeping America safe. Originally exempt from the buyout offers extended to the federal workforce, some 2 million federal workers have just 24 hours left to respond to their buyout offers, at least 40,000 already accepting. Intelligence workers now facing that same deadline to decide whether to resign now or risk getting laid off in the future. A U.S. official tells ABC News the CIA emailed over a non-classified system, a list of new employees to the White House to comply with its review of the federal workforce. The list including the first names and last initial of employees hired in the past 2 years. Those employees still on probation or in training are easier to fire. And there is fear tonight. Now the identities of those intelligence officers could be at risk. And tonight at the Justice Department, the acting Deputy Attorney General sending a letter calling for calm amid fears of mass firings after requesting the FBI turn over a list of thousands of FBI agents and investigators who worked on January 6 cases involving the people who attacked the Capitol and police. Writing, "Let me be clear, no FBI employee who simply followed orders and carried out their duties in an ethical manner with respect to January 6 investigations is at risk of termination or other penalties." Warning, only agents who acted with corrupt or partisan intent in those investigations should be concerned. And at the White House today, President Trump before the cameras and a cheering crowd in the East Room, signing an executive order banning transgender women and girls from competing in women's sports.
With this executive order, the war on women's sports is over.
Trump made this a key issue on the campaign trail, running campaign ads in battleground states. Trans athletes are already barred from participating in sports at K-12 schools or colleges in more than 24 states. The head of the NCAA said, of the approximately 510,000 college athletes in this country, fewer than 10 are known to be transgender. And tonight, advocacy groups fear this move will only lead to more discrimination and harassment. Surrounded by female coaches and athletes, the president telling schools they will risk losing federal funding if they do not comply.
With my action this afternoon, we're putting every school receiving taxpayer dollars on notice that if you let men take over women's sports teams or invade your locker rooms, you will be investigated for violations of Title IX and risk your federal funding.
And just moments ago, the NCAA released a statement calling President Trump's executive order a clear national standard, saying they will be taking the necessary steps to better align their policies with this new executive order, David.
Rachel Scott just outside the White House as well tonight. Rachel, thank you.